He used AI every day, but his life didn't change. In a quiet city, not very big and not very small, there lived a man named Daniel. Daniel was not lazy. In fact, he was very interested in learning and improving his life. He read articles, watched videos, and followed many pages about success, productivity, and technology. Daniel lived in a modern world, a world full of tools. He had a powerful laptop, high-speed internet, smart apps, online courses, and most importantly, he had access to artificial intelligence. AI could write texts for him. AI could explain difficult topics. AI could correct his English. AI could even plan his day. Daniel felt lucky. He often thought, people in the past had nothing, but I have everything. With these tools, success is only a matter of time. Every morning, Daniel opened his laptop with big plans. He wanted to improve his English. He wanted a better job. He wanted to grow. He asked AI many questions. How can I speak English fluently? How can I be more confident? How can I become successful? The answers were always clear, logical, and well-written. Daniel read them carefully. Sometimes he saved them. Sometimes he felt inspired. But then something strange happened. Nothing changed. Days passed. Weeks passed. Months passed. Daniel still felt stuck. He knew many things in theory. He knew what he should do, but when real life came, he felt empty. When he tried to speak English, his mind went blank. When he tried to explain his ideas, words disappeared. When an opportunity came, he stayed silent. At night, Daniel felt confused. How is this possible? He asked himself. I have all the tools, I have all the information, so why am I still the same? He blamed himself a little. Then he blamed the system. Sometimes he blamed luck. But deep inside, he felt something else, a quiet fear. What if I am not moving forward at all? What if I am only consuming but never becoming? One evening, Daniel decided to take a walk. He needed fresh air. He needed silence. As he walked through a small park, he noticed an old man sitting on a bench. The man was carving something from a piece of wood using a simple knife. Daniel stopped and watched. The man's hands moved slowly but with confidence. Every movement was calm and precise. Piece by piece, a small wooden bird began to appear. Daniel was impressed. "That's beautiful," Daniel said. "I wish I could do something like that." The old man smiled. "It's not difficult," he said. "You just need practice." Daniel laughed softly. "I have watched many videos about carving," Daniel said. "I know the techniques, I know the steps, but when I try, I can't do it well." The old man looked at him carefully. "Tell me," he asked, "do you carve every day?" Daniel shook his head. "No, I mostly read and watch." The old man nodded. "Then you don't carve," he said gently. "You only collect information about carving." Daniel felt something move inside him. "But I have the best tools," Daniel replied. "I even have AI. It explains everything perfectly." The old man put the wooden bird on the bench. "Let me tell you a story," he said. "When I was young, I wanted to play music. I bought a beautiful instrument. I read books about music. I listened to great musicians every day, but I did not practice enough. One day, I realized something painful. The instrument was excellent, the knowledge was correct, but my hands were still untrained." Tools do not create skill. Only action does. Daniel was silent. The old man continued. AI is like a very smart map. It can show you the road, but it cannot walk for you. Those words stayed in Daniel's mind. That night, Daniel could not sleep. He thought about his days, about how much he read, about how much he planned, about how little he actually did. He realized something uncomfortable. AI had become a place to hide. When something was difficult, he asked AI. When something felt scary, he asked AI. When he needed to think deeply, he let AI think for him. Slowly, without noticing, he stopped training his own mind. The next morning, Daniel made a small decision. He would still use AI, but differently. Instead of asking, "How can I speak English fluently?" he asked, "Give me a simple question to answer in English." He answered it himself, slowly, with mistakes. Instead of asking AI to write for him, he wrote first, then asked AI to correct him. Instead of reading 10 tips, he practiced one sentence. At first, it was uncomfortable. His English sounded simple, sometimes wrong, sometimes childish. But something new appeared, clarity. His mind felt tired, but alive, like a muscle after exercise. Days turned into weeks. Daniel still used AI, but now it was a mirror, not a crutch. A guide, not a replacement. One day, at work, something unexpected happened. A meeting started. A foreign colleague asked a question. Before, Daniel would stay silent. He would wait. He would think too much. This time, he spoke. His sentence was not perfect, but it was real. The colleague understood him. They continued the conversation. Daniel felt something he hadn't felt in a long time. Progress. That evening, Daniel walked through the park again. The old man was there. "I think I understand now," Daniel said. "I was surrounded by tools, but I forgot to build skill." The old man smiled. "A tool is powerful," he said, "but only in trained hands." Daniel looked at the wooden bird again. It was not perfect, but it was alive. From that day on, Daniel followed one simple rule. Use tools to support your growth, not replace it. Think, try, fail, correct, repeat. AI did not make him weaker or stronger. His choices did. And slowly, step by step, Daniel began to move forward. If this story felt familiar to you, remember this. Tools can show you the way, but only you can walk the path. Thank you for listening. I'll be back with another story soon. Until then, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep moving forward.